way, it's Dr. Rich Shuttler of Powerteam Success Television Network. I have a treat for you today. I have Pretzel with us. Hi, Pretzel.
How are you, Dr. Rich?
Hey, tell us a little bit about your nickname.
Yeah, my nickname comes from hockey. I play field hockey, and it came from a schoolboy field hockey trip when I was about 15. We went from Wellington to Christchurch. I'm a Kiwi. And I happened to be away from the team for a night. We're staying at the opposite team's homes, and came back to the changing sheds the next day, and they'd all been out to the movies and stuff, and they said, "Oh, we've got a new nickname for you." And I said, "Oh yeah, what's that?" And I was expecting something really bad, because it'd be a lot worse. And they literally just threw a packet of pretzels at me and said, "It's Pretzel." And I said, "Thanks, guys. I was expecting something a lot worse." So it stuck.
It stuck, yeah, that's great. Well, that's a great little story about that. That's neat. Can you tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do, though, besides hockey?
Yeah. My name is Preetesh Morar, and as I mentioned, I'm a Kiwi, so I was born in Wellington and grew up in New Zealand. That's where I did all my schooling, and as I mentioned, I'm a field hockey player, so I started playing there and had a lot of success. From the very young age of 11, winning my first national title in hockey, and then also my schooling through Wellington. From there I moved to Otago University, one of the best known universities in New Zealand. Continued the sport and studied in design and marketing, and graduated after studying for 4 years there with a Bachelor of Consumer Applied Science. And it was there where I actually was playing at top level and studying and working at the same time. A lot of my other friends and my teams were, and noticed that they were actually under more pressure because they were playing internationally. And so that's where the catalyst came from, to be able to say, there's not a lot of money in that sport, and these guys are working so hard and competing at such a high level. What can I do to help them? And so I made the decision not to pursue a top level career in sport, and take a lot of the knowledge and experience that I've gained over the years and apply them to my own business through work, and start helping different people grow their brand and their business so that they can do what they do best.
Well, that's great. When you're speaking to audiences, how is it that you're able to train them? I know there's a lot of information that you have in your background, but what's 2 or 3 things that you can share with the viewers here that you ensure all your audience members get from you?
Going back to what I did, I had a passion for video, and I combined that with all that knowledge.
Oh, great.
And so that's my specialty. So what they can take away is, the first one is being able to create a really good, simple plan on how you can create effective videos that will increase results. So like the one we're creating here. That's the first one. The second one is actually looking at how you can have a lot of fun, be a superstar on camera, and present like a pro.
Oh wow!
So come across really confident,
Sure.
and just build on that confidence that you have in your own business and what you do best. And the last one is actually being able to share that message. So having a real simple system that you can use to distribute that message or that video online, and looking at different ways that you can actually really protect your good name very simply.
You know, one of the things that we always get from the speakers that come through here we interview is about a system. So it's always great to hear that so many people find success in that system. That's great. You know, do you have a systems background? What is it in depth that allows you to take what you know and really put it out there? You told us a bit about your background, but why are you an expert?
All the years of my work, from working in advertising, where I helped write copy for radio and TV ads and print ads, and then moving through large organisations like Telstra and Suncorp in Australia, where I did sales and marketing. I knocked on doors. I've done a lot of the things a lot of successful business people have done, and looked at different sales processes, looked at different business organisations and structures. And one of my last paid jobs was actually working for a business school, and they delivered everything from a one-day time management course, Franklin Covey's Time and Priority Management, that Bill Walsh mentions, through to actually a distance MBA program. And so I got to see firsthand how these courses were created, and how we actually delivered that to people in our local area, face to face, and internationally to countries like England, India, and across Southeast Asia via the internet. And towards the end of it, I actually took these skills and started incorporating video to be able to share that message. So that's where that background comes from.
Oh, I see. I can understand that. Well, that's great. You took all your education, your hands-on skills you put together to be able to help people through your own systems that you have now. That's
right.
Wonderful. Of all the work that you do and the people you talk to around the world, what's one piece of wisdom or pearl that you like to make sure everybody gets? So those who are watching us right now, until they get a chance to see you in person, what can you depart here upon them?
Well, it goes back to actually my high school days. I actually wrote on my pencil case a little quote, and it stuck with me, and one of my best friends always reminds me of it when I have problems, and it's life is what you make it.
Yeah.
Don't sit back and take it. And through the years of experience since being a teenager, I've learned that a good part of that is actually going to the right people to get the right help. Now, you wouldn't go to a doctor to fix your car, would you?
No.
No. So why would you go to the right people to get the right advice? And so that's the extra pearl of wisdom behind sitting back and looking to take action, but take the right action. Go to the right people to get the right advice.
That's very insightful. I think that's one tip everybody can learn, because you want to go to the right people to get the right help so you can be more successful sooner, right?
Yeah, that's right.
How could people get hold of you? You have a website?
Yes, I do have a website. The website is www.Preetesh Morar, that's spelled PREETESHMORAR.com, and they'll find all the information there.
Was Pretzel not available?
Pretzel's there. I use my real name professionally.
Okay.
And that's Pretzel's more of a name that gets a lot of attention.
Sure.
Has me remembered.
Oh.
And yeah, once you get to know me, you'll know me by Pretzel. And yeah.
Let's go. And also on Powerteam International's website, we have VIPspeakers.net. We're going to have a link to your website as well. Yeah. So if people are looking through you through Powerteam, we're going to make sure they know how to get hold of you.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's great to have you with us today.
Thank you, Dr. Rich.
Best of continued success.